Is everyone safe?
We're all okay up here!
It's so big!
Looks extra strong, too.
That must be the fire dragon. I don't think we have anything to worry about yet, but let me know if the situation changes.
Kay!
What's the word on those two people you spotted?
Looks like they're headed straight for the fire dragon!
Seems the rumors we heard weren't just talk after all.
So that thing's our target then. Gonna have some real fun today.
Sounds like they're going up there to fight the fire dragon.
Hey, just hypothetically speaking, if we get there and see we can't actually pull this off, what do we do?
Don't worry about it. The guys from Ordarion said this whole thing should go off without a hitch.
Oh yeah? I guess that's good news.
Ordarion? Must be some other city. What are they carrying in those barrels? Spell transfer. Magical net. That settles that. These two are no amateurs.
A magic net, huh? Maybe it's a monster trap.
Sure seemed a bit too well timed to be random. There might be some spellcasters still hanging around this spot. Or maybe not.
I'm telling you, it was just a leftover trap. Let's go.
We'll try from behind next. Spell transfer. Magical net.
Gotcha!
So they didn't actually let their guard down. They're good, but I figured as much. Spell transfer. Magical net.
Now that was a point of surprise!
What the hell is this thing? I can't move an inch!
You better come out, whoever you are!
Where did all of these slimes come from?
It's that tamer! But I thought they said they decided to drop him off the list. Looks like this is it.
In the end, we will cleanse this tainted world!
What happened?
We didn't even do anything.
They were Blue Moon of Salvation. Slimes, take a good look at those barrels.
You got it! Coming right up! What's with these things?
I must say, they seem quite perturbing.
Well, that's not good. Like those cursed stones we found?
Actually, yeah, now that you mention it.
Better ask a professional.
This water is cursed. It's not nearly as strong as the magic stones, and wouldn't be nearly enough to defeat a fire dragon, but an awful curse like this would certainly raise its temper.
So they were going to use it on the fire dragon. Best get that water purified for now. Spell transfer. Dispel curse extreme.
And now it's just nice, clean water.
Nice going!
That's one less thing to worry about.
Well, I'll be heading back to the woods then. Send word if you need anything else.
Thanks. Will do.
Bye-bye!
All right. I want you all to keep lookout up there.
We've got quite a herd of lesser fire dragons.
Yeah, what's their deal?
Something's definitely up!
Excuse me, sir. Please open up.
Is there something the matter?
I must insist that you head for safety. Rain could start falling very soon.
The clouds are opening up! We gotta hurry, let's go! Look there! The fire dragon has awoken!
Showers like this never wake the dragon. It always sleeps right through the rain without even really making a sound. Always, save for just one time.
Yuji, we've got some bad news. The fire dragon is headed down.
And he's coming straight towards you!
There's that herd of lessers again.
Seems like the rain is hurting them.
About a half-century ago, the fire dragon emerged during a storm similar to this. Enraged by the rain, the fire dragon descended and bathed all of Bohemia in unrelenting flames.
Everyone keep moving towards safety.
And let's all just keep our calm!
This town's definitely done for.
I need to do something to stop it. There are two rivers running between that dragon and the town behind me. If it really hates water, then... Proud Wolf, I want you to head for that first river. I want to see if that dragon will stop at its waters.
Roger that. I'm on it.
Here it goes!
Look at the size of that thing!
The very river itself appears to be evaporating.
Sure is getting hot around here. The fire dragon's moving toward the river.
What'll it be? Will it stop?
Hard to ascertain anything in this fog.
I didn't ask for a sauna!
It only took a couple dozen liters of water to take down the lesser fire dragons. Infinitely more water runs through that river, and yet...
Ah, it doesn't even look phased! It's making for the second river now!
It's not planning to stop. So be it. Slimes, we're going to fight this dragon. You ready?
Of course we are! Ready and awaiting orders!
All right, everyone, let's do this.
What magnificent speed!
All thanks to this sweet new armor.
Spell transfer. Ranged frost, medium. Keep up the attack. If that didn't work. Spell transfer, range frost, medium. Touch it!
I think we did it!
Nothing's working!
There's no way!
We're not done yet. Spell transfer, range frost, medium, type 20! It's too dangerous to draw out this fight any longer. Proud Wolf, fall back to the second river.
Sure thing, Yuji. You got it.
If the dragon doesn't stop here...
The town will certainly meet its demise.
No, you saved us just enough time.
Meaning what exactly?
That this is what I was waiting for. Here goes.
Roger that!
Release barrier!
Look at that! When did you hatch this plan?
I set up a barrier dam once it reached the first river, just to be safe, in case it got through. You guys were able to hold it back long enough for the plan to work. Long enough to get plenty of water built up here.
What a plan!
Way to go!
But did it work?
I'll go scope things out.
Be careful.
Dragon down!
Brains over brawn.
That was close.
Move! Get away from that fire dragon right now! Don't need to tell me twice!
That fireball is bigger than ever!
This cannot be a good thing.
Is it going to burn down the whole town? This will use up a lot of MP. But I do still have that mana restorative. Spell transfer! Permafrost curse!
Whoa! You really managed to take it down this time!
Hooray! That was so cool!
We did it! Look! The rain finally stopped too!
fire dragon jewel? Looks pretty hefty.
Yuji!
Something wrong?
We found something weird out here.
What? What is that?
Beats me.
Huh? The Tamer's finally back.
The fire dragon coming awake like that sure stirred this place up some. Can't complain much now that the town is safe again, though.
Yeah.
So, what brings you back here?
Recently, I got my hands on something of a rare jewel.
Whoa! That thing's huge!
Wait a minute. Did you...
This is just a very big lesser fire dragon jewel.
You're kidding, right?
Use your brain. Of course it isn't, boy. You can't get something like that out of a lesser, only from a... Sure, it's just a big lesser fire dragon jewel.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be wanting me to make up some armor for you, right?
Well, if you could.
I sure can. I'll make you something that you're gonna love.
Can I ask you a question? Have you ever heard of a town called Ordarian before?
Of course, but it's not a favored spot among adventurers.
Why is that?
It's a peculiar place. That's probably the best description. It values privacy and doesn't really like to be bothered by any other regions or towns.
Would you mind if I asked you another question? You have any idea what this thing is?
Where did you get that?
Found it up on the volcano.
That's odd, because you've got one of the guild's artificial rain machines.
Artificial rain? You mean this thing can make the weather change?
That's right. We use them during times of drought. Almost every town's guild is going to have one of these.
The guild.
Hold on. The name of the guild this machine belongs to is missing. I wonder where this came from.
The guys from Ordarion said this whole thing should go off without a hitch.
Ordarion? The guild? Who set this up?
Not to sing my own praise, but that's legendary level armor you're holding in your hands there.
Well, it looks great. Why don't we see what this thing can do?
You better not. Wouldn't be safe right here.
That makes sense. I'll try to be careful with it then.
Hey, hold on! You still don't plan on telling me what your name is?
I keep a low profile.
Is that right? Well, okay. You be careful out there on the road.
Thanks.
So, any idea what that was all about?
Nope. Now get back to work! Move it!
May demise fall upon this tainted world. May the light engulf the world in flames, and the shadow of the moon finally pull all into darkness. Divine powers that be, lend to me your infinite strength. Your revelation is heard. With death is always and ever born the sage.
Huh? Wow, slim pickings.
Is he gone then?
Yeah, turned around and left without taking a request.
Let's go talk in the back. A young male adventurer with black hair and dark eyes. The infamous Yuji.
That's right. He was one of our potential targets for assassination.
In the end, headquarters didn't seem to think he was all that much of a concern to us. According to the opinion of a pair of fringe assassins, you're really saying we can trust the likes of them here? Because I say we're better off eliminating him while we still can.
We could, but it'd stir up trouble. And if we end up blowing the Blue Moon of Salvation's cover when we do it, these years of careful scheming will be for nothing. Why do you think we went so far as to get our hands on an artificial rain machine?
But that plan didn't really work out though, did it? Sure, it rained a little bit, but someone there took down the fire dragon before it made it to the town.
Well, I say we should inform Master Walter before we make any serious moves. Master Walter? As you wish. I'll wait outside. So, Father Style, you had a revelation?
Yes, and we have been in hiding here awaiting your arrival.
I found out that the guild here seems to be in the Blue Moon of Salvation's hands.
It would appear so, but we are safe in this place.
I sure hope so. The Blue Moon seemed to be pretty aware of your existence.
In that regard, there is something I think you must know. About my past. The history I share with the man known as Walter. There was once a group known as the Church of the Blue Moon. It's not something I'm proud of, but I was once a much more unruly man than you might imagine. It all started as a sort of act, you see. A show we put on sometimes. Something we did to honor our fallen comrades. But soon we found followers among the outcast and downtrodden. People who believed in the things we said. And one among their number was the man you know as Walter. He was a man possessed of extreme faith. One who willingly poured every ounce of his soul into reverence for the divine. The people welcomed him, and before long he stood as my right-hand man. Or at least, so I was led to believe by Walter and his acolytes. Truth is, his ambitions ran wild, and he found my presence quite disagreeable. One day, the divine above graced me with guidance. It bade me dismantle the organization I had built, tear down the Church of the Blue Moon. Unable to give up my closest companions in such a fashion, I chose in my arrogance not to heed this command. And then, mere days later, the church was attacked. My companions allowed me my escape, but everyone else met their end. The divine word I had received was meant to warn me of this event. The attack was nothing less than an attempt to take over the Church of the Blue Moon by brute force, and was led by Walter. He twisted the faith of our followers to suit his needs. He convinced them to take the teachings we'd spent so many years refining to the absolute extreme limit, and then focused their energies on cleansing this world we all share. And that was the birth of the Blue Moon of Salvation. Walter and his people appear to have taken full control of this region, and have concocted seemingly wicked plans. I came here to warn you of this, to show you the danger you're in.
I never would have guessed that this cult started with you.
That fact is why I feel such a duty in this case. The revelation which led me here may have been the Divine's way of commanding me to do what I can to put a stop to Walter's ways. Earlier, I received word from above yet again. Johann. Beware that chaos shall rise, the masses led astray by a tainted light. Guide the emissary to his task, and grace shall be yours once again.
Right, but what does that mean?
Well, to put it simply, the Blue Moon of Salvation and Walter are the tainted light. They're leading the world into unprecedented chaos. But my revelation said an emissary of the Divine is destined to come here and face him.
Sounds like a good thing.
Yes, it does, Yuji. I believe you're the one who must face Walter and end all this for good.
Maybe, but I'm not this emissary.
That is what the legends have revealed to me. The person who wields the dagger of Kethis has been sent here by the Divine. I ask you prepare yourself. May the grace of the Divine always watch over you.
That man was really the emissary?
Johann.
It's just, why didn't you tell him the whole revelation if you think it's true? There was more to it than you said.
I told him what I did to protect him. For if he were to know the full truth, I believe that he would surely turn his back to the Divine Word.
Master Walter, our lookouts relayed that Style met with the man who may be the emissary. He was seen today in Ordarian.
The Tamer, is it? I trust we're ready?
Yes, sir. All of our arrangements are in place.
Be gone, then.
Yes, sir.
Great Divine, speak to me. Chaos soon shall rise anew. The masses led astray by a tainted light. Guide the emissary to their fate, and grace shall belong to you once again. Then by the death of you who offers guidance shall the sage arise. So death awaits the guide of the sage.
Walter and Style. I understand their story, but me, a divine emissary? I only have this thing because Style gave it to me. He goes on about these legends, but... legends.
I didn't know magic like that truly existed. However, I think I heard about it at one of the churches before. We were told the legend of a mighty beastmaster, one who could use slimes to transport things.
I forgot about that. Better ask about it tomorrow. Wait, so he's gone?
Yes. Seems he was called away by pressing matters. He left here along with his aide at the break of dawn this morning.
Well, there goes that idea.
Huh? We headed out?
Yes, we are. Just for a bit. Slimes.
Yeah? Need something?
Any of you see two people in holy robes leave town? One would have had a head full of white hair.
I can't say that I have.
Anyone else?
No, haven't seen them.
I did! They
headed off deep into the woods.
All right. I want you to follow their tracks and find them. Feel free to bring any slimes you find in the forest along with you if you need.
Roger!
We got this!
Let's head out.
Right with you.
Father, look! There's something up ahead.
Indeed. A curse placed by the wicked hands of wicked men. O gods of old, grant me your ancient strength. Upon this barrier of darkness, lend your liberating light. I ask you this, so I may cast away the darkness of chaos. We are ready to proceed.
Mm-hmm.
They do not appear to be in this vicinity.
They weren't over here. Or here. Where did they go? There's no one over here.
I know I said they could bring along help, but isn't this a bit much?
I saw a man with white hair. He went into this really dark place.
What sort of dark place?
I know that place. It's super scary. No one can get inside. Even if you did, you'd never get out.
Sounds like a bad sort of spot. Show me the way.
This looks bad, sir.
It certainly appears that they have no intention of letting us through peacefully. Anti-magic barrier, defense boost.
Magic?
Divine grace be with us.
Oh, this the place?
Yup, the super dark place. They went inside here. It's so spooky.
Doesn't look too inviting.
Dispel curse, extreme! All right, follow me.
Right with you.
Let's go!
It's been quite some time, hasn't it, Style?
Yes, Walter.
I assume the Holy Word has led you to us.
By the death of you who offers guidance, shall the sage arise. I come here knowing just what that means for me. But this time, I will at last do what has been asked of me. Turning my back on my responsibilities has cost the lives of all those I held dear once. I will not make that same mistake again.
Let us grant you what you come ready to receive, then.
They're all out cold.
Wow, look at that!
What happened?
Not bad, Style. You've reminded me of our old days.
I ask that you not judge me lightly. I stand strong now as I did then.
So it would seem, which is why I've spent so much time and prepared so carefully for this moment.
When did you learn to use magic? Johan. Now it's all so clear. You are simply using me to lead the emissary to this place. Which means I've been dancing in your hands this entire time, doesn't it?
Everything started with a single magic stone. We left one in the wild, but someone managed to lift the curse we'd placed on it. My mission at that time was simply to eliminate whoever it was, before they could interfere with our plans. But they turned out to be far more powerful than we could have ever possibly imagined. The monsters we created to kill them were absolutely no match whatsoever. And just when we were struggling to identify them, the moon turned blue and an ancient dragon descended upon us from the sky. I'm certain I don't need to tell you what unfolded next. Isn't that right, Johan?
Yes, sir. Father Style bestowed upon the emissary the sacred dagger of Kethis. After hearing the Divine's words, he took the dagger away from the capital. We can be certain that the emissary used the dagger's powers to defeat the ancient beast. From that night on, the two of us have remained in hiding. I imagine he was worried that we would expose the emissary's identity to the Blue Moon of Salvation if we remained in contact with him. But even still, the emissary pursued the cause on his own and fought off the henchmen we sent after him. And then, when our next plan sought to use the dragon's grace, to harness the power of the great, slumbering fire dragon for our own ends, the dragon was defeated, and our plans foiled once again.
It's all true. The emissary is more powerful than I ever imagined. He has saved us from certain peril time and again.
But all of that ends right here, because our little operation has graduated to its next level. By the new word of our Divine, we will finally achieve the world we've all strived for these many years. It is done. Watch and despair, Style. Your efforts are naught but smoke in the wind. This tainted world will look on helplessly as you perish here. Then the great Divine will stand on our side.
My life was meant to be given up for the emissary. I fear not the end which approaches for me. I offer my life for all our companions who fell by your wickedness. Should I die tonight, the emissary shall appear and see that each of your schemes are all brought to their end.
If you truly wish to die before knowing the truth, far be it from me to deny you.
What's this?
Each and every one of my loyal followers have been cursed from the very beginning.
So this is the tainted light. How wicked can you be to do this? To curse your very own people?
Style, old friend, how I have longed to see that face. A face full of hatred and abject disgrace. It pleases me greatly to see you now at your very end.
Excuse me, Father Style. There's something I need to ask you. I guess now's not really a good time, huh?
meet your very end.
Excuse me, Father Style. There's something I need to ask you. I guess now's not really a good time, huh?
Yuji.
Fireball! Spell transfer, barrier. Spell transfer, dispel.
Many thanks. I appreciate that.
Seems like you're having a little trouble. What about him? Is he one of them?
You must be the emissary.
Let me introduce you to Walter.
You must be the emissary.
Let me introduce you to Walter.
I've long awaited your arrival. You have my thanks for bringing him here, Style. Rise for me, awakened ones. Let these interlopers witness your true power.
Are we throwing down?
Spell transfer. Fireball.
Walter!
Sure are lots of them.
Is this?
Yes, you see here the thing which grants me my power.
Master Walter.
Walter, what have you done?
Very soon, my friend, you will be able to witness for yourself.
Come on! What's it gonna do now?
Spell transfer. Fireball.
Everyone okay?
Yeah. Thanks for that, Proud Wolf. He must have infused himself with Dragon's Grace.
This is pure madness.
I feel its power flooding through me!
Spell transfer, anti-magic barrier, anti-physical barrier.
What is this?
Just stay back here with that little guy. Spell transfer, fireball! He's fast.
Now, witness for yourself the endless power of the mighty dragon.
Hey, Proud Wolf.
I'm already on it.
If he's just going to dodge individual attacks, we'll adapt.
Spell transfer? Fireball barrage!
He might be fast, but...
Spell transfer, fireball barrage!
Your magic is pathetic. Not even a scratch on me.
Seriously? He seems quite unfazed.
He seems really fast and really tough. Huh? Well, Slime, what say we do this?
Huh? Oh, okay.
Spell transfer, anti-magic barrier. Okay, it's all riding on you guys. Magic boost, physical boost.
Wow!
Time to show everyone what I'm made of!
What?
Let's get him!
Too slow! You're like a still frame!
Down! We're on him!
Spell transfer, fireball!
Yippee!
You see that?
Geigel's monster armor is no joke.
Transfer, fireball!
Not this time.
He's not just healing himself now, he's powering up.
Spell transfer, fireball!
Your time.
He's healing too fast. The curse of the dragon's grace is too powerful. Wait, if it's a curse...
Proud Wolf,
on it!
Fireball! Spell transfer, fireball!
Be stopped!
Spell transfer? Dispel curse! Extreme!
What?
Looks like it worked.
How is...
Anti-physical barrier.
Spell transfer, magical net! Spell transfer, magical net times 10!
I'm here to help, Yuji!
standing, everyone! Hellfire of decimation!
The time has come. In the end, it doesn't actually matter whether I'm able to eliminate the emissary or the emissary eliminates me. Great Divine! My life and the lives of each of my followers are yours for the taking. I only ask that you make your revelation true here and now.
Impossible. That was way too easy.
Something's off.
Why do you say that?
Something about his dying remark wasn't right. He said, make your revelation true. Could that have meant that the revelation is possibly... It's absorbing all magical energy.
In the end, we will cleanse this tainted world.
What is all this? So sparkly!
I don't like the look of this!
What is that?
Behold, I am the sage. Behold, I am the sage.
Is that Walter?
No. There was more to the revelation than the sections I relayed to you. By the death of you who offers guidance, shall the sage arise. When I heard that, what I understood it to mean was that my death would make you the sage, the one who would come to save our world. But that thought couldn't have been more wrong. It wasn't my death it spoke of. It was Walter's death instead.
Well then, what is a sage?
When our old legends speak of the sage, they usually give this story. Long, long ago, an emissary of the divine rose to face a mighty dragon. But overwhelmed by its power, the emissary met an untimely death.
And you think he's that emissary?
It would seem that Walter worked very hard to resurrect this man, sacrificing his own life and those of his followers in order to perform something akin to a spirit summoning ceremony.
A spirit summoning ceremony? That's meant to summon the divine, right? Does that make this guy some kind of god?
That thing before you is not the god that we worship. He is nothing of the sort.
Hellfire of demise.
That magic he used
was just like Yuji's!
This cannot be.
I honestly never expected to be hit with that myself. Okay, you ready, Slimes?
Ready and prepared!
Bring it on!
Stamina buff, mobility boost, defense boost, jump boost. That should make this a little easier.
All right, here goes then!
Spell transfer, anti-physical barrier. Spell transfer. Fireball!
Hellfire of decimation.
Everyone, spread yourselves out.
You got it!
Spell transfer, anti-physical barrier, times 10! Spell transfer, fireball barrage!
Let's look this way!
No, over here!
Hellfire of
monster stealth!
decimation.
Spell transfer, fireball!
Ah, so close!
We could take him down with just a bit more. But that took a lot of MP. How can he keep shooting off Hellfire of Demise and Hellfire of Decimation? Maybe it's simple. Maybe he just has an infinite amount of MP. Everyone, gather overhead!
Here goes!
Okay! Ready, go! Yahoo! Prepare yourselves!
Here we go!
Spell transfer, Rain's Frost Ultimate, times 10!
Anti-magic barrier.
We're going for another! Spell transfer, fireball, times 10! Got him.
Hellfire of decimation times 10.
Hellfire of Decimation, times 10! Unbelievable! That was too close.
What? He doesn't even look hurt!
You gotta be kidding!
Oh, great world, I bring you now your salvation.
Is this Dragon's Grace?
You think this is salvation?
This looks bad. disgrace?
You think this is salvation?
This looks bad.
What's with these things? Something's got them all frenzied. Everyone fall back to fasting now! Roger!
Spell transfer, fireball! Seems like that rain is making all the monsters go berserk. This guy used the Blue Moon of Salvation's curse well, and paired it with an artificial rain machine to spread this curse far and wide.
What madness.
Young sage. I once rose to face a mighty dragon, only to forfeit my life to it. My failure to fulfill my sacred mission filled my soul with regret. Yet, try as we sages may, another, mightier dragon will always rise, plunging the world into chaos. But now I have come to bring all sages, all the world as a whole, eternal salvation at last.
So that's the plan then. Salvation through destruction, in an attempt to break the cycle. He might as well be a dragon himself if that's what he's doing. So then, what's my move now?
Young sage, accept the salvation I now bestow upon you. Hellfire of decimation.
A barrier like this isn't gonna hold for long. I need to fight back. Hellfire of decimation!
Hellfire of decimation.
Hellfire of decimation!
Hellfire of decimation.
Hellfire
of decimation!
It's incredible. Such power. Oh!
Yuji, we have trouble! Monsters are headed straight for the town! And lots of them! With super scary eyes!
Kelia too? Spell transfer, fireball!
Your powers are limited, young sage. They cannot protect this world.
Fighting off this guy and defending the towns at the same time really isn't looking feasible. So, what's my move?
Yuji! The villagers in Faston are starting to gather in the square!
Dryad?
Move it! All right, we're set. The monsters are at our door.
All right! Is everyone ready?
Not that long ago, Yuji defended this town for us. Now that he's gone, it's up to the rest of us to take up the defense of our home with our own hands.
If Yuji could defend this place, then so can we. Are you with me? Come on!
Yeah! We have plenty of potions ready over here. They're all getting ready for the battle. They sound excited.
Looks like they've got things covered. Slime, stick close to Gale and the rest. We'll provide some backup magic.
You got it! Yuji! Things are the same here! And here!
A massive wave of monsters has been spotted in the Delight Woods. A wave which is now surrounding our town.
Sure sounds like big trouble, huh?
But look, adventurers have been flocking into Kelia from all over ever since the news began to spread that the Earth Dragon was slain. We'll be all right.
But on this day we must. With our own hands, fight the threat at our doors! Stand strong! Keep your wits about you!
Yeah!
Yuji, we won't let your heroic deeds go to waste.
We've just survived the harshest winter of all time. So this herd of monsters, why fear them? Yuji came here and helped us rebuild our town. Let's show them what we're made of!
Everyone, best of luck out there!
And when you're done fighting, you get back to town. You're gonna eat great.
Move out! Time to get chopping!
Okay, you've got all the armor you'll ever need. Make sure you come back in one piece to return it.
That's the very best stuff. Every piece is made with lesser fire dragon jewels.
Ah, these monsters here are little nothings compared to that fire dragon. They stand no chance against my wares.
Everyone's up and ready. This is amazing!
Now I get it. I always worked alone, never asking for help. At some point, that became my new normal. But maybe teamwork isn't so bad.
Spell transfer. Attack boost. Anti-magic boost. Defense boost. Whoa! What's happening to me?
Suddenly I feel light as a feather.
I am in the zone today! Yeah!
I don't know why, but I feel energized!
All right, that should do it for the towns. They can defend themselves. Now all that's left is to do something about him.
The Almighty appears enraged.
What's that, Father Stahl?
I have been bestowed with a new revelation from above. When the sun and moon align as one, coming together in the sky above, then shall be delivered divine judgment.
The sun and the moon? We'll just have to go for it.
Okay, let's go.
Yuji, are you sure you're all right?
Can you keep this up?
Don't worry. I still have Dryad's mana restorative. And with this, I can...
We can bring your magic power back to what it was 10 minutes prior.
Pretty sure I was still in good shape 10 minutes ago. You really work wonders, Dryad.
Yay!
Proud Wolf, you go take care of Father Style.
Whatever you need, Yuji.
Jump boost. Anti-physical barrier. Jump boost. Anti-physical barrier. Jump boost.
You dare defy the path to salvation? Tell me, young sage, why do you defend this world so?
I didn't exactly volunteer for this.
Well,
who can say?
I see. A sage does not need a reason to defend the world, does he? Perhaps I once felt much the same.
That's not exactly it, though. I just think this world is fine the way it is.
So be it then. Let us sages fight without reason, and bring this to an end once and for all. Hellfire of Demise ×3! Salvation will soon befall this world. Hellfire of Decimation.
Here we go. Hellfire of Decimation!
Hellfire of Defamation.
Hellfire of Decimation!
You can use all the magic you wish. Use it until your mortal flesh can take no more.
He's right. He's just whittling me down. Huh? This is the skill I used on the Blue Dragon of Delight. Is this what judgment meant?
Divine Strike! Ugh!
Does this mean I can use it again?
Divine Strike! Ugh!
That actually seems to work.
Divine Strike! Divine Strike! Divine Strike! Divine Strike! Divine Strike!
Divine judgment again and again.
Even a direct hit won't do it, huh? If that's the case, let's try something else.
Slide!
Curse you! Prepare yourself to feel the full force of my wrath!
You got it! On my way!
Let's do it!
Onward! We got this!
We'll get him! Here goes!
I'm counting on you! Divine Strike!
I've never seen anything so bright!
Sun and moon align as one, coming together. One star in the sky above.
Be gone along with this whole world!
Now! Spell transfer, magic barrier, times 6! Total isolation array! Give it all you got! No!
That legendary monster armor did the trick. This barrier is solid.
You dare enclose me inside your barrier?
We enclose you and your magic.
How dare you!
And with this...
Eugene!
I threw a barrier on myself too at the last minute, really just to be safe. But that was too close.
Oh, great divine, the world has been saved. Chaos shall rise, the masses led astray by a tainted light. Guide the emissary on the path, and divine grace shall be yours again. Then, by the death of you who offers guidance, shall the sage then arise. And so it was. Walter offered the guidance, his death brought the sage to life, and everything was exactly as it was foretold to be. May we someday meet again, old friend.
Why are you always so quick to leave?
Yeah, I really wanted to stay and feast back there!
Say, Yuji, why didn't we hang around for just a little bit back in Ordarian?
The Blue Moon of Salvation's still in charge of running the guild there. I'd rather not let them get suspicious.
I suppose that's fair enough.
Oh, right. Slimes, how are things in the towns?
All good. They're celebrating here. Sure looks like fun.
All right! Victory is ours!
We did well fighting them off.
Because we all work together.
Thank you for all of your help.
Hooray! Now everyone knows what we're made of!
Just after the battle started, I felt this surge of raw power.
All of you fought bravely. Now, our town knows peace once again.
All right, come and get it, everyone!
There's plenty here for seconds.
Spring is upon us once more.
The armor we make is the best there is.
Or ever been.
That's right.
Great news, isn't it?
Yeah. Today's a good day.
Sure is.
We've lost contact. There has been no new update from Walter all day.
How could that be? You think that explosion earlier today?
I don't know. But the updates I've been getting say that the summoning ceremony went south, and him and all of his men were lost.
Well, we should inform headquarters.
No. There's no need to trouble headquarters with such trivial matters as these. The fact is that as things stand, time has all but run out for this continent. The purifier is nearly complete. We are on track. Once it's done, the entire continent will be wiped clean. Not a soul will survive.
I suppose that's true.
So the time has come? It's been a long wait.
Yes, our lives are now approaching their end. But we serve a higher purpose than ourselves through the blue moon of salvation. We do this to defeat the Black Dragon of Ruin.
Only the faithful can defeat such a monster, and it will be our hands which do.
The time to take action is now upon us. Let us pray together that we shall be the ones to cleanse this tainted world. In the end, we shall cleanse this tainted world.
A purifier and the Black Dragon of Ruin, huh? These folks never stop causing trouble.
Yuji!
We've got a monster! That thing looks tough!
And there are more! They're present here as well!
And there.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'd like to take this request. I stumbled upon them, so I took them down.
What? Is that a real cannibal tiger?
For a task of this size, your whole party is going to be able to claim credit. So please be sure to bring the others by.
What party? I don't have a party. I like to do my work alone.
You're alone?
I'm sorry. I've spoken so heartlessly. The loss of your fellow party members must have been so traumatic that you've convinced yourself they never existed at all. Do not let this burden you. Cannibal tigers are very powerful monsters. I'm certain your fellow party members will all rest in peace for eternity knowing that you were able to survive.
But...
Is something the matter? Oh, Megia! This adventurer completed the cannibal tiger request.
Oh. and without the use of a single blade. I imagine this beast was felled with fire magic, and it wasn't coming out of too many hands either. Huh? Tell me, do you happen to be a magic adept?
Not quite. I'm just a tamer.
I understand. I have heard some tales of a magical tamer.
You mean the man who saved countless villages from monster attacks? The one who fought off legendary dragons? The tamer named Yuji?
Well, what am I supposed to do now?